Glenn Hayworth.
And it's Ryan Beveridge.
Today, mate, we are doing a comparison.
Yeah, so the Vintera and the Players series, both Mexican-built Fender guitars.
Yes.
Both very different.
Ari was telling us she was getting messages on Facebook for us to do a comparison. It's been needed, and here we are.
The day has come. So Fender, in their sort of like entry level for Fender, they're built in the Mexican...
Ensenada factory in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've been there, we've had a look through, and it's a really nice factory.
So they do what used to be called the Standard, is now the Players series.
Yeah.
So it's kind of your, when you think Stratocaster or Telecaster, that's what you think of.
Yep.
They do a bunch of colors, they do a bunch of styles, but that's kind of your stock standard.
And they're a very popular model.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then just recently, last year, I think they brought out the Vintera series,
Yeah.
which is kind of your vintage spec kind of stuff. So
vintage era.
Yeah,
And they're still made in the Mexican factory.
Yeah.
So coming out of the same factory, but different specs.
Yeah.
So the
So
Player
things
series
they used to do that they don't do anymore. First one I'm checking out here is the Players series Telecaster.
Yes.
Black on black.
Yeah.
Can't get better than that.
Yep. 3-ply pick guard.
Yeah.
These have a C-shaped neck, so it's a slightly more narrow neck than the vintage.
Very modern, very comfortable.
Yep.
You got the regular size frets, or the sort of larger frets, I should say. They're not the jumbos, but they're just the sort of medium size.
Yep.
So good for easy bends and that kind of thing. More modern style of playing.
Yep.
You got the Players series pickups.
Yep.
Just the Tele style. So you got the bridge here, which gives you the that classic Tele twang.
Sounds like a Tele.
And obviously in between.
Ooh, yeah.
The workhorse,
nice, and it's also got 6 steel saddles
Yeah,
too.
a bit more Strat style than the old 3-a-side, or sorry, barrel ones.
The brass saddles, which we're about to look at in the Vintera Tele.
Much easier to intonate and also adjust your height. So,
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. We should mention we're going through the Vox AC30 as well, as we do with a lot of these videos.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's the Player series in a nutshell in the Tele.
Let's compare it to the
Let's compare.
Vintera.
Let's compare. Oh, look at you go.
So with the Vintera stuff, they do 50s and 60s and a few 70s as well.
Yep.
This one here is the 50s Tele.
Yeah.
It's in the Fiesta Red, which was a really popular color at the time because of guys like Cliff Richard and the Shadows.
Yep.
The cool thing about Fiesta Red, little fun fact for you, different times in the run will be different shades of red.
Yeah.
So closer to the end, it'll be a bit brighter red, more orange.
Yeah.
Further back, more pink.
Cool.
So
straight away you can see with the Vintera model, it's got the vintage spec, so it's got the slotted machine heads.
That's right.
It's like the old school style. The neck is a lot chunky. It's like a U-shaped neck.
It's a big handful.
Yeah.
This one.
Fret's a little bit more narrow.
That's right.
7.25 inch radius compared to I think it's 9.5 inch radius on the Player series.
A little bit flatter. Yep.
Yeah, so it's a bit more of a curved radius on these because that was the old school way of doing it.
Yeah.
It fits your hands a bit easier for
Did you
doing your
mention
bar chords.
1-ply pick guard, so it's a thinner pick guard.
Yep.
And then same 3-way switch.
But vintage style pickups on this one.
That's right.
And your 3 saddles, so you got your 3 brass saddles on this one too.
Yeah, which in my personal opinion, I think contributes to the Tele kind of tone.
Yep.
And it's a cool sort of throwback.
But not as well probably as intonating as the Player series because you can really adjust the intonation well on those 6 individual saddles as compared to the 3 brass ones. But it is that vintage style.
Big full sound. I think having a thick neck contributes to the tone a little bit too.
Yeah,
so
that's in your face.
Yeah.
Right, let's try neck picker.
that lick in there.
Yeah, get a few licks in, man. You're doing a lot of chords today. That's the stuff that people want to see. Yeah, that's it, Bevo. What about in between the both pickups together? nice bevo. Cool. All right, I think it's time we checked out the Strats.
Yeah, you might have to hand one over to me.
Yeah, the Player Series Stratocaster.
Yep.
I'll swap you there, bevo. Nice.
This is one of the newer colours for the Stratocasters, the buttercream.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like your butterscotch blonde.
Yes.
But slightly different. Very cool sort of vintage style look with the white on the buttercream.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Yngwie Malmsteen, which I'm not going to attempt to play.
No, yeah, Far Beyond the Sun. Do Far Beyond the Sun. That's a tricky one. So we're looking at 6 bent steel saddles with a 2-point
trem.
2-point synchronized trem, which is more of your modern trem. A lot more accurate for using the tremolo.
Yeah.
And as opposed to your 6 screws.
Glossy fretboard on the top, but still sort of like matte on the bottom, so it's a bit more smooth and comfortable.
Yep.
And it's the C-shaped neck as well, so modern sort of comfortable feel.
Yep. Frets a little bit bigger.
Bigger frets for easier bends.
Fretboard, the radius on the fretboard is a little bit flatter.
Yeah.
Yep.
And your classic 5-way switch for a Strat. That's your bridge pickup.
Yep.
To the neck. Favorite thing about the Strat is the in-between position.
Yeah.
That's sort of glassy tone, they call it.
Out of phase. Out of phase kind of sound.
Funky duck.
So that's in between the bridge and the middle pickups.
Yeah, and let's not forget the...
Of course, a little bit of trem.
Yeah.
Yeah, not many people use the trem these days. The Floyd Rose trems back in the 80s were obviously massive for your metal kind of stuff. And I think now with different tunings and that sort of thing, the trems aren't getting used as much.
My favourite thing about the trem sort of uses the subtle ones, you know, where it's like, you know, not crazy, just a little bit of
shadows,
bit of
sort
sauce.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, let's compare that with the Vintera Strat. Now, which Vintera Strat do we have here? Is
this is the 60s.
60s one.
3-colour sunburst, which is a classic Strat colour.
Yeah.
We got the Pal Ferro fretboard here, so instead of a rosewood.
Yep.
It's a thin sort of slab there.
Yeah. Got the 3-ply pickguard on this one as opposed to the 1-ply on the Telly because it's a 60s rather than the 50s.
And it's a mint green too, so it's not the white.
Yeah.
Which really offsets the colour of the body too. I'm a big fan.
It's got your 6 bent steel saddles just like the Player Series
classic
did,
Fender,
but it's got the 6 screws instead of the 2-point synchronized trem. This is the older, this is a more traditional way of doing it, but the 2-point synchronized trem is just that little bit more accurate for using the tremolo. The slotted machine heads as well.
That's right. Also, with these ones, the neck adjustment isn't up here in the neck pocket, it's underneath.
Yeah, it's a little bit more painful as a guitar repairer if you're doing setups to actually have to take the neck off to adjust the truss rod.
But that's how they used to make it.
That's how they used to do it, so there you go. All right, let's have a listen, man. We start with the bridge pickup again.
Yep, bridge pickup again.
Nice.
Bridge, neck, I should say. I think if you ask me which one I prefer on these ones, I'd probably go the Player Series. A little easier. I can always tell if I'm playing better with a guitar that's easier to play. So,
I think if you're going to use the tremolo, then the Player Series is going to give you that more accurate trem to use with the 2-point synchronized.
It's also a highly glossy neck on the back of here too. So, not saying, but you get a little bit stuck.
I like the Vintera Strat that we don't have it here, but that's the one that we often do, which is the one with the S1 switch on it too. That's the Vintera one, which is like your the modified.
That's right.
Strat that they do, which is a nice option in the Vinteras. Which is it's still got the vintage features, but it has a few of the mod features chucked in. And I think it's got the 2-point trem on that one too.
Yeah.
Cool. This has been Glenn Hayworth
and Ryan Beveridge.
Namaste.
See ya.